I'm tired. Maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. I'm tired because police officers today are forced to take on so many roles that should not be the responsibility of law enforcement. And then we face criticism for how we handle these responsibilities that are forced upon us.
York County Sheriff Kevin Tolson says his deputies did everything right, and they were forced to fire after a 2021 welfare check that turned into a deputy-involved shooting and now a lawsuit filed by the man that was shot who survived. Trevor Mullinax is still facing charges, but the suit says there were problems from the dispatchers to the deputies that led to the shooting. And today the sheriff held firm and made his case on why his deputies felt they had to shoot. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger has a look at what both sides have to say about it.
Trevor Mullinax and his mother say they are still traumatized by the shooting that happened out on their family's property back in 2021. We didn't really know much about what happened until last week when a lawsuit came down saying that York County deputies did something wrong. York County Sheriff, though, says that could not be further from the truth.
Our county is experiencing a mental health crisis, and it should not fall to police officers to be the first line of response to those in mental distress.
Standing firm, York County Sheriff Kevin Tolson says the lawsuit against his office is meritless, and they have investigations and the evidence to prove it.
He informed medical personnel that he wanted to shoot himself, but then decided to have the police do it, and he grabbed the gun when we arrived.
The 20-page lawsuit filed by Trevor Mullinax and his mother, Tammy Beeson, goes into great detail as to what happened back on May 7th, 2021. Queen City News first told you about this shooting when it happened. Mullinax's attorney said deputies were called out to a welfare check, but reportedly had also noticed a warrant for Mullinax's arrest for a charge that his lawyers say was later dismissed. Mullinax's attorneys responded to the sheriff's statement, saying, in part, it can't possibly be the policy of York County Sheriff's Office to aggressively pull up directly in front of an individual who is having a well-documented mental health crisis with guns drawn and make a snap decision to fire 47 shots. Where was the de-escalation? What the York County Sheriff's Office fails to acknowledge is that the shooting was completely unnecessary. Tolson, for his part, says what Mullinax's lawyers are saying is not the full story.
Handpicked bits of information, certainly not the full story, have been given to the public.
That lawsuit does not have a dollar amount to it, but it does seek compensation for damages, costs, and attorney's fees. In York County, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.